Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to my channel, each week I provide kind of alternate between angel card readings and oracle card readings. This week we're going to be working with a couple new decks here. One is the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Linn, and the other is the Healing the Mind and Spirit cards by Brian Weiss. Each week I have already prayed over the cards and randomly selected them. And let's see what the cards would like to share with us for this week. And this is going to be from March 3rd through March 9th. Can you believe that we are in March already? The card here is Awakening Ancient Wisdom. And the bottom here says, Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. And I'm really drawn to this chalice here. With all of this, I feel like this is ancient wisdom that's just pouring out of this chalice. And almost like this wisdom here is the gateway between this room and then what's behind this. So this tells me that the first part of this week that we can expect that, a lot of the coincidences and signs may occur for you, and also any wisdom that you may receive from an individual that may be older than you, one that's trustworthy. You may be given advice, or you may seek out advice to that type of a mentor to receive wisdom for the messages that you need for this week. But this card is really to pay attention to any of the signs and synchronicities that are occurring about you. And the wonderful aspect of the wisdom from our ancestors is that this provides, we're connected with them. And this helps us to be able to really receive that knowledge and to go within and trust the signs that we're given. These signs that you may receive might be through dream work, or again, you might, for example, I know for me, I can go about my weeks and my months, and then all of a sudden I'll have a bird appear on my back porch 3 days in a row. And that's definitely a sign that I need to pay attention, that there's a message out there that I need to hear. So you may encounter those. The card here is also really asking you to go within yourself and ask, how is it that you may receive ancient wisdom? What can you do to help receive this wisdom? And how can the past help your present? And as we move into the middle part of this week, this says, believe in magic. And it says, true magic is abounding in my life. And I love all of the items that are popping out of this magic hat here. It's interesting that we have a chalice and we have a top hat here where everything is just shooting out of it. So this is really all of these, like a key and a bird and a musical note. Again, this also has to deal with listening and seeing the signs and believing that, magic, even though we can't see it, it's there. And to trust that and know it. Again, I'm going to go back with, really heeding the call of all of the signs that we may be given. So the key to opening this door is really to trust in something that you can't see or hear. And just know that the universe is giving us these wonderful signs and symbols and these coincidences to reveal these secret messages. So just have faith and believe, because that's the true factor here, is believing in what you can't see or know at this point. But rely on the signs and also rely on the wisdom that you're given. And as we moved into the weekend, the card here, now this says happiness and joy flows from deep within me. And the message that's on the back, contentment comes from within. It's not dependent on other people or external things. Now, I don't know about you, but when I see this card, obviously the message here is happiness and joy flows from deep within me, and that it's not dependent upon other people, but really our own selves. The first thing that I felt with this card is it's kind of like every romantic comedy that you might watch where the lady gets dumped by the boyfriend or the husband, and she's lying in bed for weeks at a time, and their friends try and come over, and they bring them food, and come on, you gotta come out, you gotta get out, and she's like, no, leave me alone. And all of a sudden, the camera pans, and it's a new day, and the birds are singing, and the sun is shining, and she opens her eyes, and she flings back the sheets, and she gets out of bed, and she just decides, okay, I'm done wallowing. I'm done. It's a new chapter. It's a new day. Let's make the best of it. And that's really what this card is saying, is that we have, just like this magic here, the magician in the traditional tarot is really about all of the elements of air and fire and water and earth, and incorporating all of those elements to create the magic in your life. And even though you may not feel that you're ready or that you're prepared, you're a lot more prepared than what you may think or feel. And this card is also saying you need to give yourself more credit, and to also find that happiness and joy that's deep within you. Because the card is absolutely correct. You cannot really rely on other people to kind of be your court jester. It's got to be you. And, I believe you. I believe in you, and I believe in magic, and I believe in the wonderful signs that we're going to be given for this week. And may this week be filled with wonderful ancient wisdom and magical signs and symbols and true happiness. And I look forward to talking to you next week. Thank you for all of my new subscribers and also my current subscribers. And I will talk to you next week. You have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye now.